Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Damn, brother just before me. Flocking it in. Sorry, we'll get to the point. So, we'll keep it a buck with you guys. I didn't feel like gymming today. Not one bit. I'm here though. Well, I didn't quite feel like doing anything today. I felt like shit. It's okay. We do it anyways. Regardless of the fact of how I felt or didn't feel, now I feel quite good. I'm glad to have gotten out of my house and to have hit the gym. Because I would not have had the chance. Oh my gosh. Okay. Buddy old pal, please. There we go. I'm glad to be here. Why? Well, earlier today, wasn't feeling it. Kind of just like fell into my bed and existed. Bed rotted for who knows how long. Got some things done. Wish I could have been more productive. But shoulda, coulda, woulda, here we are. I still went to the gym regardless. Thank God. Why? Well, get the endorphins pumping. It's a little smidge of caffeine. And life isn't that bad. Let me throw some music on. I don't feel nearly as bad as I did before I got here. Must be a sign. I'm trying to raise the incline and it's not. Here we are. And I'm honestly glad I got myself to hit the gym. Because I forced myself to modify a cosplay to gym in the cosplay. Because at least if I gym in said cosplay, 2 for 1 gym vlog plus cosplay shorts content. And, I forced myself to take care of some tasks that I've just been putting off. Now, you're probably assuming, where is this going? My thought of the day, just start. Just start. I think that's the hardest part for everyone is just starting. I know for me, the second I begin a task, it's near impossible to stop the task unless it's just that unbearable or you can't catch my attention that good. Truly, the hardest part is just beginning the task to begin with. Because I know for a fact that once I start the task, I'm going to do that task until I'm, quite frankly, probably burnt out. Besides the fact, I think that's everyone's issue is just starting. You start, snowball begins, heavier that snowball gets, faster it rolls. Wouldn't say the easier it gets, but things definitely pick up pace. And that's how it was for me. Started the gym session, wasn't quite feeling it. Towards the end of it, or even in the middle of it, I'm just looking at myself in the mirror. Now, can't say that now because I'm looking at my recording, and I'm seeing my face right now, and I look pretty rough to say the least. But at least in the gym mirror, as I'm lifting and doing my resting, I'm just sitting there, staring at myself in the mirror. I didn't feel half bad about myself. Why? Because regardless of how I felt, I was still there. I was still making a conscious effort to do something. I'm trying to change my mentality from things being as simple as just a black and white canvas. It's not. whole lot of gray, a whole lot of different tones. Truly, one could argue. I mean, you could always argue both sides, regardless of the argument. There's always some counterpoint to something. But I would like to put forth that technically there isn't really a good or bad. It's up to perspective and who holds power. And a lot of people give away their power by giving it to other people, allowing their judgments to matter at all when they shouldn't. Forget who said it, but for the most part, you don't have power if you're constantly blaming everything else. If things happen because, oh, this good thing happened or this bad thing happened, you give all the power to said thing, then it's outside of your control. And if it's outside of your control at that point, you could also argue then, why do you care? You couldn't have controlled the outcome anyways. But I'd like to present the counter argument of, it was fully in your control. It's still in your control. Anything you have, want, or don't want in life is within your control. The second you blame something else for whether something good happened or something bad happened or something okay happened, it's the second you lose that control. It's always your fault. Now that sounds negative, and it could be if you take it as such, but it can be positive as well. How? You aced that test 105% because you got the extra credit. That's all your fault. When we put it like that, it kind of sounds bad, but it's true, isn't it? Yes, you had outside influences, but in the end, you still chose you. You still chose to stay up late studying, to work with that partner, to come up with flashcards, to just... You chose to succeed there. Now, it wasn't some yes or no question in a video game where you could have just gone, yes, I want to succeed. You had to take each conscious decision to build the proper steps towards a successful outcome, and that's how you reach it. So yes, your success is your fault. Your failure is also your fault, because you can consciously choose to make those decisions that make you lose. Now, you could always make the argument that some things are completely out of your control. And sure, it's definitely not wrong in those regards. But the second you consciously let that decide your life is the second you lose control over it. Everything is within your control. And you can choose that. Yes, fate might say that, you're born into a poor family. You're born into some horrible circumstance. It's also your choice to dwell in it. I'm not going to preach about coming from nothing. But I definitely know you can have the choice to be something, regardless of who you are.